Hello, everyone. This is Alan Fine. I'm here with Chiara Giorgi, who is the Global Brand Director for Seatrade Cruise. And we're going to talk about the upcoming conference, and this is Insider Travel Report. We go out to a lot of travel advisors, and for the uninitiated, just give them a brief description. What is Seatrade?
So Seatrade Cruise Global is the largest B2B trade show and conference for the cruise industry. It brings together 13,000 people from across the cruise industry.
It is massive and exciting.
It is. And actually, we're really excited because this year is our 35th edition.
We're so excited.
Yeah, it is, exactly. I couldn't even say it. So it's our 35th edition, and it really is the one place to go to bring the entire supply chain of the cruise industry.
It's amazing how you could buy an anchor.
You can. You can also decide on what tomatoes you want to be serving in a restaurant and the entertainment that's provided and which destinations around the world you would want to be sailing to.
It's amazing.
Yeah, no, it's really quite.
This year's program, how has it differed from a previous incarnation?
Well, I think every year the cruise industry is just growing and growing and growing. So we're excited this year. We're actually launching a new brand called Seatrade Cruise Expedition, where we're going to have a greater focus on what's happening in expedition cruising.
Which you have to do.
Well, you do. I mean, right now, the order book is 105 ships deep. So there's 105 ships on order in the next 8 years. And a third of those ships are expedition cruises. So how can we not be discussing that? So yeah, we're really excited to be focusing a little bit of our conference program just on expedition cruising alone.
And this is a chance for the travel advisor to learn about that, because there are going to be all these berths to sell.
Yeah, absolutely. And actually, what's perfect is we've programmed it so that all of our expedition sessions are on Thursday, which is our special travel advisor day. So that is the day that travel advisors are invited to come to Seatrade Cruise Global and experience it for free. So
I was going to say, how much does it cost?
It's free. Yeah, okay. You just have to email us and we'll give you the special discount.
What's that address?
So they can email our team at marketing@seatradecruiseglobal.com, and our team will send them the special code.
How great is that?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Now, let's brag about the speakers this year.
Well, I mean, to tell you the truth, when it comes to our conference programming, because we're the leading trade show and conference, we get all the big guys. Yeah. And we're very lucky to get all the big guys. What we are excited about this year, so the big session is our keynote, where we always have the big four CEOs and chairmen. So we have Frank Del Rio from Norwegian Cruise Line.
Heard of him.
Arnold Donalds from Carnival.
Heard of him.
Mm-hmm. Richard Fain from Royal Caribbean.
Same joke.
And Pier Francesco Vago from MSC.
Exactly.
Yeah. So those four are back again, and they always make for such a great session. But what we have done is this year we've added on a second panel around luxury cruising, because I was talking about expedition being a big thing. Well, luxury's big as well. So we're really excited to have the five big cruise line executives from the luxury cruise lines up on stage. Okay. And then what we're also excited about is that there will be a special, Anne Kailash, who's our editor, is going to be moderating a special session with the mayor of Dubrovnik and Adam Goldstein to talk about how to. Right now, we know.
Test case.
Yeah, exactly. CLIA and the Port of Dubrovnik have worked together on creating a new partnership on how do we help with the overcrowding and over-tourism that's currently happening in some of the ports around the world. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Did you want to mention who the luxury speakers?
Oh, okay. So we've got Roberto Martinoli from Silver Sea. We've got Rick Meadows from Seabourn. Right. We've got Tom Walber from Crystal Cruises. Right. We've got Doug Prothero from Ritz-Carlton Yacht Collection. And the fifth is, Jason Montague from Regent.
That's great.
Yeah, we're really excited about that lineup. Okay. That'll be a good one. And we're really excited to have the BBC World News anchor, Lucy Hawkins, moderating the panels again. So
that's great.
Yeah.
Any new features at the event? Anything that you're offering that's new and you haven't before?
Well, I think what's really exciting is right now in the cruise industry, with the amount of ships that are in the order books, the areas that the cruise lines are really competing in are what I call like the consumer-facing sectors, right? So design, entertainment, IT, food and beverage, hotel ops, all of that. So those are the areas that the last couple of years we've really tried to build upon, not only in our content, but also in our partnerships. So for the first time this year, we've created an ambassador program. So we have sector-specific ambassadors for each of those sectors who are helping us curate programming that is of interest to that sector of the industry. So we've partnered with an association called IAPA, which is the International Association of Amusement Parks and Attractions, to really help us with the entertainment side of the industry. We're partnering with Jeffrey Beers International, Aisha Khan, on the design side of things, and we're actually going to have one-to-one conversations with some of the designers about these ships that they're designing. We've partnered with Ian Richardson from Iceway on our tech sessions, our IT sessions, and the Smart Maritime Network. And so for the first time, we're actually going to have a full day and a half of programming for IT because there's so much happening from a technology perspective. So those are really the areas that we're really excited about this year.
Okay, well, you actually covered all my questions. So what's left now? Is there anything else you want to tell travel advisors now that you've got over 100,000 just listening and wondering whether they should show up?
I mean, I think this is the opportune time to really learn about the cruise industry. I mean, we're growing at such an unprecedented rate that to not come to Seatrade and to not have that opportunity to see all the destinations around the world and talk about the possibilities and learn from these cruise line executives as to where they're seeing the industry grow, it just would be a shame.
It would give you an edge.
Yeah, absolutely. You should definitely make it down to Miami, April 20th to 23rd.
Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you.
And this is Alan Fine for Insider Travel Report.